What is up, everyone? It is time for Trading with Dre, man. Trade with Dre. That's right. No more Let's Talk Stocks. Um, Google. Oh, goodness gracious, man. It's all in the title right there. It's all in the title. I'm on Periscope. Yeah, I'm on Periscope. Periscope watches youtube.com/. This is Dre. So this is Google, man. The last video I was so high off of this damn thing. I mean, look at it, was going up. It was defying gravity. It was defying the whole stock market. Stock market was going down. This thing was going up, and I was like, oh man, once these things get in sync, man, Google was gonna rip. It's just gonna totally rip. And you can see that trend line. It's broke. It is broke. Gap down. I thought the news was on Apple. I didn't see any news on Google. I'm sure something is out there. Maybe people are just tired of it. So, it opened down. I was too busy to get out of it because I don't know. I did the right thing. I just waited till like 10 o'clock, see if this thing bounces back because it's been doing that. If you look over the week, see it comes down, up. Well, that went up. Here it is again, kind of down, up. And it still might bounce later. I actually like it still for the long term. But gosh, so I was like, all right, I'm still going to be in a trade. And let's go to the 5-minute. And I'm going to show you what I did. And maybe this is something you could do too. If you want to decide when you want to get out, just say, all right, this thing could bounce back. Just draw yourself a trend line. So I was like, all right, once it started bouncing back, I drew that. And it was holding. I was like, oh yeah. Oh yeah, this thing is holding. Maybe weak hands was getting out, and it broke right there. And look, it's just going down. It's down 1.65%, and the Qs are only down 0.87, and most of that, I believe, is Apple. I'm trying to bring it up now. Somebody downgraded it. It's funny because another firm upgraded it. But yeah, look at, matter of fact, damn, these stocks look exactly the same. What is going on? Yeah, so there's Apple. But Apple looks like it's making a better recovery than Google. Google is just giving it up, man. Just giving it up. So, oh, man. All right, so Amazon. Amazon is the new Google. That's what I should have titled the video. Amazon is the new Google. And I like this as well because the market is down and Amazon is up 0.16. It's down. Still up $3. The market I can't even say a word. The market is winning. Okay, the market is gonna it's making Amazon its bitch. Okay, it's like it was going up, and now it's wanting to give in a little bit, and we'll see if that holds up. But the relative strength, it goes to show you right there, the relative strength in Amazon is good. Today was one of those days that was gonna be up. I don't know, 100 points some, Amazon would be ripping today, but it's not. So the market is holding it back, and it's still positive. So it's showing you it wants to bust. So I got out of Google and I put even more positions on in Amazon. I don't know if it was the right thing to do, but they trade kind of similar, but not today. So I just went with the stock that's stronger. Excuse me. And you can see Amazon is hitting it up against this double top right there. This is the 4-hour chart. And I'm thinking, I go over this every day, that it will bust through that and challenge this 2050 high. I think this little double top here, it's going to struggle. And that's probably what the pullback is now, No, we didn't get there. Well, we got another 20 points to challenge that. And it's 1964. We only got up to where was that? 1949. So I think, and they'll probably will mess around there, go sideways. Maybe that's a time to put it on a butterfly or something like that. Because I don't know. I think it's gonna go sideways. I think it's gonna go sideways or bust through. I really do. I think the real high it wants to test is the all-time high, and I think that's going to be the high going into earnings. Yes, going into earnings. So Look at the buying. Look at the volume on it. I mean, yeah, I'm really liking it. I'm really liking it a lot. And I talk about the same shit. So let's talk about something different, man. Let's look at all these sectors. Let's go to my little core sector list. There we go. And let's look at these things one by one. Let's see what the hell's going on with the market. This is the drugs. Drugs is looking. I'm not interested. Let's pull up my weeklies. I like my weeklies. Let me see. Let me get this out of the way. Pull that over there like that. What do you think about buying Sprint stock, anticipating a T-Mobile? Sprint and T-Mobile, I think that was always getting up. Sprint is S, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't really buy stocks based on if this is going to happen, or like a news event, because it might not ever happen, or it might happen. So if it's like gambling money, like Lotto, man, yeah, go ahead and do it. Say, yeah, I'll buy some calls or whatever. But you never know, because it's just going to be trading on that news. Oh, it's up, the deal's down, up, down, and so that's me. I kind of just look at those mergers, possible mergers, and how many times that, most of the times mergers happen and we don't know about it. But the ones that happen and say, yeah, these guys are going to merge, it seems like they never happen. That's just me. Look at Sprint's been doing the same thing. And I bet you all of these little rises right here is the merger, the possible merger. Somebody's going to buy it. But this right here is dead money, in my opinion. It's just been doing nothing, So no, I'm not interested in that. Not at all. I mean, but looking at this, okay, now I'm just looking at the chart, and this is the little range. There's not a lot of range here. It didn't reach it's a high or low, and this is a nice volume right here. This is a nice big body candle, so it possibly goes higher. Maybe it does go up to this $9 level, It looks like it's a trade off the low right now. I don't know how high it's going to go, but there's your resistance, maybe right here. No? Yeah. Yeah, so it could be a trade. It's a cheap stock. I like $100 stocks. I like stocks that, I don't know. I don't look at the $6 stocks. I got to buy a whole bunch of shares or options, a whole bunch of options. But it's a play. It's a play. But as far as I'm concerned, yeah, I wouldn't do it off the news or the possible news. And looking at the chart, it's, up, down, and it's funny. Look at this. Sometimes the chart tells you what this thing wants to do. So check it out now. Up. Now this is a multi-year. This is 2 years right here. So up for 2 years, down for 2 years. Up for a year, down for a year. Sideways for a year. Volatility is coming in. I mean, it's a volatility squeeze right now. Here's the thing. I'm looking at the Bollinger Bands, because they really haven't been this narrow in the last, since over here. And then look what happened here. And that volatility squeeze was weak. Where was it at? $6, the high 605. And then it went, oh no, that was pretty strong. 605, and it went all the way down to $2, $2.30. And you can see the squeeze right here. And then when it starts to expand, and look at that move. And we're going to set up for something like this right now. So it's been sideways action for 2 years, either up or down. Once it moves, once those Bollinger Bands start to expand, that's the move to go with. So, yeah, man. And if it's going to be, see, the thing is, if it's going to be that merger, it's going to just gap up, and that it's going to be done, So, yeah, I mean, it's up to you, I mean, but yeah, what I do, nah. But yeah, I guess it's a trade. It doesn't look like it wants to go lower, though. Okay, so what the hell was I talking about? Drugs! Thanks for that question. Who was that? Del Quinn Young. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, drugs looks good on the weekly. It looks like it's challenge. See, all of these stock sectors seem to be wanting to challenge. They at the double top. That's why I like Amazon, because it's not there. It's playing catch up. And I thought Google was too, but Google fell out of bed this morning. Apple, the battlefront stock, the stock that just is in the news all the time about the whole trade war, was running. So I was like, oh, man, my last video was it Fangs. Fangs about to run. So here's the IBB. Gosh. That looks like lower. You just look at it, and there's no trade here. Oh man, look at the 50 just flattening out, the 9 going down. That's the 9 moving average. Somebody's calling me and I have the Periscope going. Damn, ruin it. Ruin my Periscope. I don't even know if I'm still live. What's up? Anyway, IBB, terrible. Doesn't look good. There's no trade there. Real estate, yeah, the volatility squeezed a little bit and looks like it wants to go up to the high. I tried to short this thing over here and I was wrong. And it just went up. I got out quick though. I got out quick. So I lost very minimal money over here, but it's a trade. It's slow, and look at how the 9 is just going above the 50, and it looks like it's gonna be once it wants to go back to the mean. You know how stocks want to reversion to the mean, and the mean, let's call the mean this 9. Let's call the mean the green. Or even the 50. You see the 50? Look, it's really separating, and I think once it goes down, it's gonna come down to the mean. It just looks like it's getting out of control. Transportation, we know how that. We looked at some individual transportation stocks, and they all look ugly. What is it, down 0.6? I mean, if that whole Dow theory, where the transportation, for the economy to be good, we need the transportation to be running, okay? We need it to run because they moved the economy. They moved everything that's selling, okay? So if that's not happening, these guys is losing money because they can't transport enough freight to make enough money. How can companies be making money? So I totally believe in the Dow theory. I just think maybe it's hanging on for this earnings season, and let's see what happens. You see, I got my little reverse head and shoulders, and this is interesting right here because I talk about this all the time. Hold on. Possible reverse head and shoulders. I drew the line, and look, it's a failed breakout. It didn't want to go, and then look at the going hard the other way. And it's kind of, it's hanging in there, but no trade, man. No trade. So let's look at the insurance. There you go. Boom. There's your trade right there. Volatility squeeze, volatility expansion. This is on the weekly. Man, this is looking nice. There it is, man. That's the money. Insurance. So we probably talking things like United Healthcare and Aetna and all that. United Healthcare, UNH. Yeah, look at that. Actually, it's going. This might be something to get into. UNH insurance. Aetna. Aetna's AET. I used to be in these. Look at Aetna. Aetna's holding it down. That's the one that's responsible for the chart. So the play for a catch-up might be this United Healthcare. It's down now, but the sector is rocking, and United Healthcare is a good stock, and it's only down because of the whole Democrat, and I'm not trying to get political here, but, they don't like the people think the end of free healthcare for all, basically. So that's what it's down. That's why it's down. And that's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. All that scary stuff. Let's look at oil. Oh, God damn. Oh, my God. Woo. Damn. This is the OIH. This is the oil services. I mean, woo. I don't know what to say about that. I mean, whew. Maybe this is the low. Maybe that it looks like I played with this before. I mean, that looks like a short. After this, come back and then another one. Another one of these is gonna happen. We need to just see this get above there. Let it mess around in that little channel right there, and goodness gracious, man. I haven't pulled up oil in a long time, man. Here is the Qs. Looking strong, we know what's leading it. I talk about all the time. Yo, Netflix, I'm going to pull that up in a second. Let's get rid of these drawings. Look at the Qs going down now. Damn. Let me see Netflix real quick. Look at the other fangs. Yeah, Netflix down 1%. Facebook down 1%. Amazon's probably lower now too. Down 0.07. Okay, so that's the one thing that's hanging in there. Come on, man. I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. Did I do it? And let's pull up Microsoft, the stock that just keeps going up every damn day. Look at it. It's down today. It's giving it up a little bit, down 0.64%. But this thing is going to revert, man. If this comes out with a bad earnings, that's probably going to be the trigger that's just going to pull this thing down to reality. I like Microsoft. I was in around the 100 to 110 area. I was playing with. I was selling a whole bunch of covered calls, and I right here when it went below 100, I stopped messing with it. And then ever since then, boom. Of course, I called the bottom. Yeah, right there. It was trading nice, and I was like, and when it went below 100, that was the time to get in. And I stopped messing with it. I was really trading it, so I wasn't like in. I'm still in on my long-term funds, but once that boom, just straight up to 140. That's crazy. That's like a 40% increase. It's insane, So either they got their shit together and it's just gonna go higher, or it's just gonna come back down to reality. It's Microsoft, man. Semiconductors. We got hit hard with the what happened with the semiconductors the other day? Was it the trade deal? I can't remember, but they had a bad day the other day. And what are they down? 0.89%. Yeah, I don't like semis. Too volatile. I mean, look, it's going up, it's going down. Look, breakout. Look at that. See? Breakout. And then look, boom, right back. It's like too volatile for me. It looks like it wants to go lower with this bar right here. Like right here. When's the last time you saw such a move, such emotion right here? If you look back, man, that bar is the biggest bar that I got here. Let me see. Maybe over here? Maybe since June? July 04? Maybe over here? 2008? So that scares me. That makes me think we're going lower right there. So I wouldn't want to mess with that until probably actually breaks an all-time high. Let's see what it's gonna do. Yeah, I don't like it. I think this is gonna win right there. Let's look at the S&P. Look at the all-time high. I want to sell some calls. You know what? After this video's over, I think I just may sell some out-of-the-money calls on the SPX. Although, it still looks... I mean, it's making a doji. I mean, it still looks strong. But I don't know, man. It might be it. Because you look at some of these other sectors, and it's like, how could the S&P make an all-time high? And you're looking at this with me. Transportation is down. Semis is down. Only thing up was healthcare. Oil was down. I mean, how could it be making a high? I just don't. And if tech gives it up, forget about it, man. Let's look at the broker dealers. Not bad. Looks like it wants to bounce. Look like it's doing one of these since the 2015, man. Right? Here, and here. This actually looks like a place to get in. I like E-Trade. E-Trade. Is it E-Trade? E-Trade. I actually own E-Trade, too. I don't even know the damn symbol. I think if I type it in, it just comes up. Did they change it? Oh, well, don't know the symbol for E-Trade. Yeah, it's terrible. All right, so see, it's Goldman Sachs under there. I lose all kind of money in Goldman Sachs. It looks like it. Goldman looks like it wants to go higher. It's playing off this low, and even right here, it's a higher low than all of this right here. Yeah, it just might be trying to turn, but I lose money in Goldman Sachs. I mean, look, that is volatile, man. That's the monthly. The monthly is just volatile. Let's go to the weekly. I mean, look at this thing. But yeah, you see how you got this low, and then right here you got another higher low, and then over here this low. No, that's the same low. That's about the same low. So you got that. You got that working for you. You know, you can get into this one and maybe get out below that. But that's 184. That's way down there, man. Maybe a small position. If it can bust above that high, that's good. That's probably, let me see, that high is 209.97. So basically 210. If it gets above 210, that might be something to trade. Let's put an alert in, because I like that myself. At or above 210. Yep. All right, so what is that? Let's look at the next one. Oh, I already did that. I'm freezing. Home builders. And by the way, when you do this helps you see what's moving, what sectors is moving, and then you can go into that sector and buy the hot stocks in it, and that's what's gonna go. So we saw insurance, and we saw Aetna, although that was an all-time high. Aetna's going. I mean, if as long as the sector's strong, people's gonna be putting their money in Aetna. But the catch-up play, United Healthcare, so maybe. I'm not really a fan of pair trades, but maybe you can go long UNH and short Aetna, and play for that, when it reverts, that reversion, the mean, XLF. We just looked at, oh yeah, XLF is looking good, man. I like it. And Goldman, yeah, I like this a lot. Yep, look at this. You can see the stairs, it's just, if you want to put one here, then here, so you can see those stairs. This, let's see what happens here, because this is a low. Well, I can't count it as a lower high yet, because we're still going up. It's not going down yet, so maybe we challenge that. Maybe we challenge that high. I don't know if we challenged this. Yeah, maybe. God damn, I didn't think we was that close. $30 from the 2008 high. I mean, that's when everybody was doing the mortgages and stuff like that. We almost there. Why isn't Goldman participating? That's the stock that's going to rip once they get their shit together. Just starting out investing. Waste Management is a company I'm heavily invested in. Any advice for new investors? All right, I talk about options all the time. So I trade options, but my advice is to learn this shit and get in it, man. Here, let's talk. Let me just put me up there. Yeah, like that. Learn this shit and get in it, man, because this is what makes money. This is how you're going to this is the future. This is how all the rich people make money, man. It's stocks. You got to get in the game. So, yes. I like Waste Management. I think Waste Management is WMI. Let me type that in. I think it has a good yield. I mean, garbage is going nowhere. I don't know. Looking at this, well, actually, this looks like the stock hasn't been doing nothing for the last couple of years, but since 2002, it's at a low, and it looks like it wants to go up. But, I mean, trash is going nowhere. I mean, it is a stock. What is it? The yield? I know this has a yield. Come on, draw. Computer's down. I don't know. Am I using it right? Yeah, it's not. I'm not getting a quote for Waste Management. Did they change? Wait a minute. Hold on. This is some old shit. What's Waste Management? They must have changed their ticker. I got Waste, so what's the ticker you got on Waste Management? Because I'm typing in WMI and no, Waste, WM. All right, sorry. Beautiful! Look at that. God damn, man, that's great. Pull up the monthly. Oh, yeah, that looks beautiful, but it's going ballistic. It's going ballistic. You could tell people is trying to get into that safety, the safety stocks where, garbage is forever. There's always going to be garbage. Garbage needs to be disposed of. Waste management dominates the country in this business. I think that in Republic, it's hockey sticking though. I mean, it's going to the moon. So you kind of got to be careful. You just got to be careful. But yeah, man, you just got to, you're in 1.76% yield. It's a good stock. Look at it. It's, ever since this breakout, this multi-year, it was down here, couldn't do it. And right there in 2013, it just went ballistic. You got, you caught 166% since 2013. And it can go a lot higher from here. Nobody knows, but when you see it just starting to go straight up, we know stocks don't do that. I'm sorry. I'm not even showing you my damn chart. Here we go. So look, that's what I'm like, beautiful! I'll say it again. But it's going ballistic and it's hockey sticking. And when you see it going straight up, you just know it can't maintain. It's not a missile. It's not a rocket ship. It's not going up to the moon. Even though everybody thinks, oh, it's going to the moon. Eventually, there's going to be a pullback in this thing. And it might just be this short, See that pullback right there? It might be something like that. And I guess that's when you really want to get in. But you just got to be careful because it's at all-time highs. But ever since 2013, I don't think I had see this long. It just was going sideways for years. This trade, I would have loved to pick this out. I did not catch this one in 2013. But once it broke that sideways action, multi-year breakout like that, this is what it does. This is what Starbucks is doing. This is beautiful. So I wish I would have caught that. And that's why it's going up so long, because this was it was so much pressure in here. And now it's going up. It's making its move. Get it, man. Learn it. Learn this shit. WMI and I don't know what your broker is, but yeah, this is a good stock. It's a good core holding. Let's look at Republic Waste. I forget what it's called. Somebody throw that in the comments. Thanks, man. I'm now seeing your WM. Yeah, I think it used to be WMI. I don't know. Republic RPC. Republic Service RSG. I bet you that's it. Republic Services. Yeah, it's the same thing. That's it. Look at that. That's it. There's the symbol. Same thing. So waste, trash, man. Let me see they yield. A good thing like you in waste, and if you got like a broker like M1 Finance, where you could just buy partial shares and make pies, buy them both. Just be in the trash business. We don't know which one's gonna do good, which one's gonna. Buy them both. You know what I mean? So if you got $100, you got $50 in Republic and $50 in waste. That's how I like to do when it's just same. It's just undecided. That there it is. Let's look at that. RSG, Republic Services, and Waste Management. Same chart. Waste Management looks stronger though. So that's what I will do. I mean, they're the same damn stock. So we might as well diversify within the business and buy waste. I hope that helps. But yeah, man, just learn it. I like Disney. The stocks, excuse me, the stocks that and you love. Who said that? Is it Warren Buffett. I think Warren Buffett said, buy the stuff that Disney. See that multi-year breakout? We just talked about it with Republic. But Republic was a good 15 years. This is 4 years, and that's why Disney is so strong. It's going to have another one of these. I got lines. I've been charting this, man. I'm like, where's it going, boy? Where's it going? It's going a lot higher. I got Disney. I'm buying Disney in my non-trading fund and just keep buying it. I mean, it's got a good yield. Then they just make a killer movie that's broke. Yes, they just keep breaking their own records. They own records. They're not, nobody's going to break it. They're the kings. The parks, everything is doing good. When a recession does happen, this will probably come down. Well, it will probably come down because of the parks, but they don't make most of their money from the parks and the cruises and all that stuff. It's from that damn ESPN. So if the streaming service works, and I don't know, but this one, that bar, look at that is incredible. So this is going a lot higher. It's not, you can't even get a pullback in there. I mean, look at the little pullback. Since that breakout, no pullback, and I want to see it come down to this 120. I want to see it come, please. And I'm getting in big time. Look, it's going down to that. The market must be losing it. Here's the SPX. Yeah, it's down 0.16. Come on, change. Yeah, look at that. It looks like it wants to break. That's the 15-minute chart. So we gapped down. We didn't even try to fill the gap for the most part, and it looks like it wants to break. And if it does, yeah, I'm not liking that. I should, like I said, short. I am getting in a position soon. I wish I would have gotten in earlier though. As soon as I finish this video, I got to start looking at some call spreads. So where was we? We did, what was that last chart that we need to look at? Utilities. Oh, utilities is giving it up. No, that's 15-minute chart. Don't want to look at that. Yeah, see, all-time highs. And that's what, oil down, utilities up. The stock market just can't be at all-time highs with this stuff happen. I mean, I think gold, I don't know what gold is doing. I sold all my gold. I got crushed. Oh, gold is, yeah, it looks good. It looks like it broke out, but it's just been down ever since that breakout right there. And we're looking at the monthly. You can see it broke out strong. I was in it for all of that, and I lost all of this. So, but it's kind of holding its own. See how it's pulling back, and that's what I want Disney to do. Pull back, Disney. But yeah, so I mean, gold is breaking out. It's crazy. And here, the last is metals and mining. Let's look at the monthly. Yeah, means nobody's building. I don't know. Metals and mining just down. Look at the expansion of the Bollinger Band. So going down, coming out of a volatility squeeze from the monthlies, this thing could can still go lower. Stochastic still pointing down. There's no real volume. This thing is just doing that. This thing is down. You know how you read this chart? Look all the way to the left over here and it's high, and look all the way down here. It's just sell. There's nothing here. When it breaks that, come talk to me. That's when we need something is going on. And it's just been doing that for years. This is the 2008 high, and just down, down, down. You can't really count all these waves, and it's trending down. Yeah, it just makes you go, yeah. Anyway, that's it, man. That's all the sectors. So that's what I like to do. See what's popping, see what's not, find some stocks in it. I'm looking at the Qs. Qs is, yeah. Just see what's popping, see what's not. And your stock, Delquin, I can't really read, so I'm sorry if I'm messing up your name because it's really tiny on my screen. Your stock is popping, man. Waste management, good choice. Good choice. Yeah, if you was in it, or you're making money. I could see if the market gets its shit together, because you got utilities up and all that. If it gets its shit together, the money might come out of waste management only because they're gonna rotate it into the other stocks that's popping. All the FANG stocks and the SIMMEs and all of that stuff. So I could see it kind of coming out, and they're just rotating it, and the utilities, and they're gonna pull money out of the utilities and start buying high. Let's look at the bonds, okay? TLT. Yeah, almost at an all-time high. I thought I was gonna give it up over here in 2018, right there, and look at it. Just look at the rebound. I mean, so bonds, yeah, I mean, the economy is showing no faith in the turnaround. So it's just going up. I mean, yeah, the bonds are going up. There's just no faith, because let's see if I can get this right. I'm not good at economics. Some of the other countries out there in the world, they got negative interest rates, so that means if you give them $1,000 in 5-10 years or whatever the hell it is that's negative, you'll get back $9.95. Basically, you got to pay for them to hold you money. So then who's going to do that, right? So what do? They come to the United States, they buy our bonds. And by buying our bonds, the yield goes lower. Right? So you buy, the yield goes lower, you sell it, the yield goes higher. So everybody in the world is buying U.S. bonds, and causing a rally, and causing the yield to drop. And that's where we get in the inverted yield curve, if you heard about that, how the shorts beating the long and all that. So the short term is yielding higher than the long term. So let's just throw some numbers out there. I don't know. You're not going to give the government $1,000 to hold. You're not going to give them. You're not going to let them hold your money for 10 years and only making 2% when you could give it to them for 3 months or 2 years, let's say, and you make 2.5%, right? So yeah, so that's that inversion, and then that's the sign of a recession in the future. So now I kind of said that for me. So it goes something like that. And I ain't no pro at that at all. I'm just going off what I kind of know, and I be wrong a lot. But yeah, so it's just crazy, man, this market. And you want to know how this is going up. We do the same thing. See, it's just choppy. But bottom line, it's going up. Lower left to upper right. Up. Up. There's no trend going down. It's going up. It's volatile as hell, but it's going up. The opposite, TBT. When this thing starts falling apart, this is where you're going to want to be. When they just start selling those damn bonds, you want to be in. Look at the TBT making new lows. And it's, here we go. See the squeeze action? That means this is going down. It's just not right. It's just the SPY shouldn't be toying with the all-time highs. And it's all about them throwing money out there, the helicopter money and lowering interest rates. That means the economy sucks if they're going to do that. So I just don't get it. I don't get it at all. Man. Hey, Life Like I, you like it? You like that? Oh, wait. You like this? You like that? Hey, check it out, man. So when it's just me, I like kind of talking to you like this, right? And get rid of the charts and just kind of run my mouth and blah, blah, blah. And then I can kind of also do this action, just another kind of view going on, and then we could bring back the charts and talk about. So yeah, man, this is what I've been working on. I got the chat on the screen. And that's what I'm reading, because I couldn't read the chat before. I had to open up multiple windows. And so I like this. I like what's going on here. Periscope. I got Periscope going on right there. So I will show Periscope what it looks like, because I got lights hitting me. You can probably see it on the screen. See the reflection of the phone? Let me turn it on. Right? There's light 1. You can see the webcam right in front too. And let me see the other light over here. So I'm lit. I'm lit very well. Oh shoot, Periscope. Kind of dropped your Periscope. Oh shoot. Yeah, I just totally messed up the Periscope viewers. Um, yeah, so that's what's going on. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I sold my Google because Google gave it up, and I was all happy and shit the Friday, and then now um, I'm not happy. I'm mad, and I would be losing lots of money if it wasn't for Amazon kind of rallying. But Amazon is giving it up as well. So, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? But this is strong. So just remember this. If the market starts to rally, the relatives say this thing is only down 41 cents. It's a $2,000 stock. It's only down 41 cents. That's basically unchanged. Oh, it's up. It's up 13 cents. All right. But anyway, it's unchanged. So when it starts to rally, this is where the money's going to go. This one's going to be a big, and that's what I'm playing. That's my play. But I thought Google was going to be the same, and I was wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, I'm going to search to see what the hell happened. Google test play pause button. British Airways faces 230 million fine over data breach. Maybe British Airways data's with Google. Watch an expert break down global relativity. Okay, Alphabet's Waymo reportedly testing free Wi-Fi in driverless taxis after offering ad-free streaming music. All right, that don't sound bad. I mean, could AFCFTA be an economic game changer for Africa? See, so this is the Google news. I don't see any news. Alphabet's Google in talks with Dish for fourth U.S. telecom. But if I remember that story, that Google said, no, we're not. So Facebook, Google role in ad market subject to UK investigation. Well, hey, there it is. But you know what? They always under investigation. They've been like that for years, and the EU is always paying the money, $8 billion. I think that Google's keeping the economy alive. So that's not news. They always under investigation. And they still here. They always winning. They might pay, but they make so much money. So much money. It's like, all right, you're doing your thing and you got to pay somebody $5. That's what it's like with Google. One Fang stock on the verge of a breakout, and I believe he was talking about Netflix. Google self-drive. Yeah, so I just want to pull up that Netflix again. Yeah. I mean, if you look at that, it looks like it just wants to break out, but it also could break down. So that's Netflix, and most of the fangs are looking pretty good. This is probably a pretty, Netflix is down today, so it might be the turnaround play. Might get a turnaround. Anyway, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Hey, Del Quinn Young, I really appreciate you, checking it out and participating, and I really appreciate that, man. Thanks. You see, I don't have a lot of people following me, but so the ones that I do follow, appreciate you a whole bunch. And yeah, man, any questions, you can type them in. I don't give advice necessarily, like, because I'm a nobody, man. I drive trucks. I don't know nothing about stocks. I just kind of show you what I do, and I'm just sharing it. So, you got to take what I say with a grain of salt. I'm no professional or nothing. Yeah, there's my little disclaimer. But yeah, I appreciate you, man. If you could subscribe and hit the bell, because I go live every day. Every day the market's open. I'm coming on somewhere around 11, 12, 1, and I do a quick video. Sometimes it goes to be an hour. Just real quick and talking about the markets, what I do. I talk about Amazon a lot because I trade a lot and make the most money off of Amazon. I'm always in and out, and I just hope it don't burn me, because yeah, I've been in and out, and now I'm feeling real good about it. But I need, my stock won't go up if the market's going down. It did today though, but generally you need the whole market to go up for good stocks to go up, and the market's just been kind of weak, man. It's just weak. Anyway, so I mean, strong. We're toying with all-time highs, but Now that I'm liking what Amazon's doing, it's been weak. You know, it can't ride this wave. I mean, look at that. This is a cup and handle, right? A nice cup, and it's a year, about a year formed. So coming around the cup, and here's the handle. And the handle supposed to bring low volume. See, the volume is lower. If you look down. That's the volume. That line is the volume average, and it's a 50. It's a 50 moving average. Now this is a month, so that's the 50-month moving average. You can see the last 3 months, it's been kind of under that, except for that down day. Remember, that was that big pullback. So that's the handle. So it's forming perfectly. It's a perfect cup in here. Oh, it's starting to rise again. Yeah, man. I just wanted to see it go up 40, 50. See, I want to see one of those days. All right, so there it is, yo. So appreciate you, Delquan, man. And appreciate you watching. I see we got some other people. Oh, now I can read it. I brought up another window. Delquin Young. I see we got some other people in it. So yeah, man, like the video, like it, subscribe. Like I said, I do this every day, and I got some regulars, but they're not here today. Mr. Cashmatic and Double D, they're not here, but they will, I'm sure, check it out on the replay. Just let me, just check in, man. You got to hit the bell and know when I come on. I tried to make it 11 o'clock every day, but I can't do it. I can't stick to it because I got a job. See, I got a job, and sometimes I get off usually at 8:30, but I work overtime. So when I'm working overtime, I don't get off. I don't get back in the markets. The market's open at 9:30 Eastern, and I'm working till 10:30, and then I got trades on. I do mental stops. Maybe that's a video. Sometimes it works. Most of the time it doesn't. I need to get away from that. But that's a video. That's a video. So I get home and I got positions blowing up, positions doing well, and I'm like, oh my gosh, so why was I telling y'all that? And I got short-term memory loss. I can't remember. Anyway, what the hell was I talking about? All right, so I'll just go ahead and end it. I don't know what the hell I was talking about. Yeah, but I do this every day. Anyway, so thanks for watching. There he is. There's Cashmatic. Yeah, I'm just talking about you, man. Telling you how you're a regular, and you generally always here. And I was like, you'll catch the replay. So, yeah. Anyway, so thanks for watching. The replay is there, Cashmatic, for you to see. We talked about my favorite stocks, of course, the Amazon, and I got out of Google. Well, I just bigged up it the Friday, and I'm out. Pissed me off. Oh, gosh. But Amazon is doing well, and the market sucks today. Okay, this thing might turn around and blow, but I put the Google money into the Amazon trade because I really like the way it's trading. Amazon just kind of gave it up today. Look at that. And there's my trend line. It broke it. I'm out. That's simple. So, that's it. So I'll check you guys out tomorrow. Yeah, and this is the new background. So Life Like I had it, and I like switching it up like that, what you just see. So, I'm gonna work this. I got the chat on the screen, just like all the other big YouTubers and stuff like that. And I like it. I like it a lot. So thanks for watching. I'm Dre. And this is Trade with Dre. I see y'all. Peace.